have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break.
Welcome to the Vision. Let's get this show on the road. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, it's time for Dishing on the Vision. All right, y'all. First up, I want to talk about your true definition of success. All right, we have so many definitions of what success means and what success is, and I really want to hear what Damian's first instinct of success is.
Well, honestly, and I had to write this down for myself, and it's just simple. Seriously, it's just simple. My definition of success is achieving some personal goals, whatever they may be. That's my definition. And why is that my definition is that, all of us onto this earth, we have, certain goals that we want to achieve in life, whatever they may be. And for me, success means for me that if you can accomplish that, if you can maintain that, if you can get up and grind to do that, then according to me, that's success, because you have did the work, you have went out there, did what you need to do. And for me, that's success right there. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be perfect at it, which none of us are going to be perfect at anything. But if you go out, you do what you need to do, give it your all, then that's success right there. That's success.
Absolutely. I can agree. I can, second that. My definition of success will definitely have to be, like Damian said, basically whatever you want it to be. Success could be anything. Success doesn't have to be rich, money, all that. No, that's not what success has to be. Success could be anything. If you pass a test at school, that could be success. If you get if you buy your first car, that could be success. So it's different levels and different meanings to the word success for everybody. For each person. Yeah,
I can agree on that. I mean, if you give it your all, if you do everything you can, if you lead yourself through the steps to success, that means that you've succeeded. If you failed along the way, that means you really succeeded. And so many aspects of you going on this path, and you may slip, you may fail, you may, give it your all, you may cry about it, you may pout, you may do everything in between. If you show emotion, if you work towards it, you succeeded in it.
Absolutely. So now that we know the definition of success, I want to know from you gentlemen, what are some highlights of success of your life?
Graduating high school.
Well, that's a big one.
Everybody doesn't make it to that point. It's sad, but it's true. Our graduating class had about 5 people who passed before graduation. And people didn't make it due to death. People didn't make it due to grades and retention. And a lot of people just doesn't make it to the high school graduation mark. And that tells a lot, because in the African-American male community, young African-American men are bound to fail. They want you to fail when it comes to graduation, because if you show up to an interview with no high school diploma, that's automatically going to draw an image for you. I feel like for me, graduating on time is a point of success, is a highlight, because it is hard. People don't make it that far. You know what I'm saying? And to see some of your friends or day ones from freshman year who don't make it, unfortunately passed away before graduation, and you able to graduate it tells how blessed you are and how much work you have to do more to keep that momentum.
Mm-hmm. Dead on with you. Seriously, dead on with you. I will. I would have to say, for me, God, there's so many for me, but I think the number one, y'all probably can attest to this, probably for me, which is speaking up. Speaking up more. Cause I had people since all the way up until I was about, I think 18 or 19 years old, speak up for me. And I didn't say nothing. I let people, talk, for me all through my life, up until I was 19 years old. And there's a light bulb that came into my head one day. I was like, and God telling me that you can't let this keep on happening for yourself. You cannot, because one day, like seriously, one day you're going to be, who knows, God is going to put you into a situation, something of where, how are you going to get yourself out of this? How are you going to get yourself out of this? And you can't, possibly speak up about whatever the situation may be, because you're going to be trapped inside. And I don't want to feel like that. For me, feeling trapped inside, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not saying nothing. I have people doing this for me when I'm 50 years old. Like, come on now. I'm being dead serious. Let's say right now, if I was 50 years old, I still let people speak up for me. That's okay. 90 years old. That for me, I'll feel embarrassed by that, honestly. I'll feel embarrassed. I'll feel ashamed, like all of it. So I'll have to say speaking up for me, because that really opened up huge things for me, I would have to say.
Yeah. Well, for me, I gotta say the biggest success highlight for me was really doing this show. Doing this show was a huge bullet coming in, because when they first told us on what the show was going to be about, and the format of the show, this is a informative talk show. This is not a a joyful show, because I'm used to fun and there, and stuff like that, and all the fun shows and stuff like that, entertainment shows. But when they said it was going to be in the fall, I said, I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet, y'all. And so now that we are opening up, now that we have a platform where we are getting, and it's every day that we're getting to know each other here on the show. We've known each other for almost 3 years now, and we are still getting to know each other day by day. And that's my biggest achievement of doing this show, opening up. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I gotta tell you, man, those highlights of success can really set a toll on so many people, man. If you take the moment, if you take your success highlight and keep it in a spot and just reflect on it every chance, you'll kind of notice how hard you work and how harder you're gonna have to work to keep that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very important. You know what I'm saying? And those are all good sources and all good things of you really just saying, hey, I succeeded. And now the question is, how can you open that on to somebody else and say, hey, if I can succeed, how can you succeed? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I hate that, there's so many selfish people out here, they make it to the top and don't feel the need that they need to bring the people who, birthed them, or the people who helped them with life, people who helped them get to where they are now. And I hate those people. I feel like the world, us as people, need to become more selfless, and start, seeing the real world. I think everybody is a little selfish in different ways. you know, I mean, because I'm selfish every kind of way. And I admit that. I admit that. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean, Bri? What you mean? You know, you just over here. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm very selfish in many different ways. And that's a goal that I, can try to reach, to become more selfless and to become more aware of my surroundings and more aware of the people who need me. So I gotta stop being selfish for once. Okay, us selfish people, we gotta stop being selfish for once. Okay. Looking at y'all.
One time you were right.
Oh, okay. What you mean? What you mean by that? Bry'Neir?
Selfish. I need to be selfless. I'm like, oh, finally he said something correct.
Are you selfish, Bry?
Is the question? No, we're not talking about Bry. We're talking about TJ. You brought up being selfish, man.
What? But I'm throwing it out there to the panel. Are y'all selfish?
Would I call myself selfish? I wouldn't call myself selfish, but
yeah, me either.
I could probably have selfish traits, I guess. And I don't really think of myself being selfish because I always do good for people.
Yeah,
maybe I should start being aware.
That's true.
For people.
I've never seen you act selfish before.
I mean, if it's about, because I low key. This might sound pretty bad, but I ain't gonna you. Weekend, I don't want nobody calling me. I will literally leave the phone aside and not let it ring.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's like that's just like a exhaustion thing.
No, it's not just exhausted. I just don't want to be bothered.
That's
like literally
a me time thing, right?
Yeah.
Everybody needs a little me time. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Everybody in the room loves to call Bri. Like they know. Like after we film, sometimes people call me like back and forth for some reason. I'm like, why are you calling me? Like what? Why you want to talk to me? Like what? Like
because
I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody talking and calling. I definitely appreciate it. But why? Why me? Why not y'all?
Don't call me. I won't answer. You just take your bow right in voicemail.
Because you're gonna get a long ass. Voicemail. Thanks for calling my phone. Some.
You know what? I recently just looked through my voicemail, and that little Monet, the little Monet. I seen he left me a voicemail back in like December of 2023. He was like, TJ, you thought this voicemail ate? I forgot that I had that voicemail. Remind me. I'm like, oh, bingo. But Damian, are you selfish?
I wouldn't say no. I don't think so. I don't think so. Why y'all looking like that? I wouldn't think so. But seriously, why y'all looking like that though?
I'm just making.
I'm just want to be certain about your answer, man. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm trying to support you in all type of ways. I just want to make sure. That's all.
All right, whatever.
You don't think you're selfish?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay, it's okay to own up to it.
I said I don't think so, but apparently these two, these two, they think I am. So
no, we just trying to make sure. We just
gotta make sure you're certain, man. Gotta make sure you don't think you're selfish.
Yeah, we just gotta be 1,000%. Right?
But what if I was, y'all? What if I was? Y'all would have a problem with that?
No, because I'm selfish too.
Yeah.
I'm very selfish. I don't want you, there's two things about me. I'm selfish and jealous, very jealous person. So don't you do nothing around Prince TJ now.
Because I know sometimes TJ can be a big pain in your butt.
No, I
Big pain. Big pain. Big pain. I literally sometimes just want to look. Just literally just want to scream in a pillow and be like, you know,
what do I be doing though? Like what?
the actions. You just be like,
Can we give an example for the people?
okay, okay.
Well, go ahead, Brian.
Oh, so everybody got something to say when it comes to prestige. All right.
So, we filming the weekend kickback, right?
Oh, here we go.
And this young dude gonna go on and say, ha. Well, at least you gotta go filming. I don't gotta go filming. I gotta go somewhere else. I gotta do. You got stuff to do. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm like, dude, who asked you? Literally. I'm like, stay out of my business, stay yours.
Because he had something to do, and then he was like, "No, I'm gonna just go to sleep. I'm gonna do it tomorrow." Not saying,
get out of Bry's business. See, there go. There go that little PA, that little pain there. There go.
I said, about to go do something. I'm about to go lay down.
See the little pain in the ass. See. Listen. If we was filming in the same building. Hands.
Of course, I will push him off his chair.
What you? That's abuse.
No, it's not.
No.
The way that I'm going to do it, no, it won't.
I mean, why y'all talking about me? Go to somebody else. Go to Brian. Go somewhere.
Because you are the main problem all the time. Honestly, you are. Just like Bryce said, you are a pain in the ass. You are.
Let's talk. Let's talk. Give some examples.
And you certainly get on my nerves. Like seriously. Give
examples. Talk. Let's go. What?
I don't have to give an example because the people they see it. They see how my facial expression is when you start talking over there. They see how I am. So
that's because that's just Damian's normal face.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The way that you talk when we talk about a certain topic, Prince TJ, I don't want to bring this up, but I have to. One of the episodes of The Vision, you was completely wrong, my friend. I'm sorry. You was completely wrong with everything that you was saying.
Y'all ain't gonna let me off this whole season.
No, I'm not. I'm not because you was dead wrong. Sorry. And the people can agree to me on that.
Anytime I talk, Damian automatically has a RBF.
What's a RBF?
Never
mind.
Like he wants to just cut my neck off.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I just started talking.
At least he's admitting to it.
Can we go to somewhere?
Why you want to leave so bad?
Because I feel it's being towards me.
Well, because it should be for a change in a while.
Okay.
All right. Thank y'all so much. Well, we got to take a quick break, but do not move. We have more Division coming up after this. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back, everybody. Now, listen up. So, our generation of students are getting out of hand, and a substitute teacher by the name of Ken went to TikTok to post about it, and just check it out.
I'm just waiting on the kids to come back from lunch. As y'all know, I'm at an elementary school doing first grade. These kids asked me if I was married. They asked me if I was pregnant. Y'all, the lesson plans? She left stuff in detail, which is how I absolutely love it, how I always tell y'all. She told me about all the bad kids I need to keep an eye on, just everything I need to know about the kids. I told one of the kids he couldn't go to the bathroom. He said, "This is stupid." I was like, okay. Yelled at y'all, top of his lungs. Which is normal. I'm fine with cussing, but like first grade, it just blows me, y'all. They know, the generation knows too much.
Fellas, will you allow your kids to curse at a young age?
To the no. Well, I can't really say that because it depends. Now, in that video, she said they were first. She said they were, see, never saw. I haven't said anything yet. He just gets
No, because I was with you when you said you agree, but then you said, well, it depends. That's when. See,
well, no, I didn't really mean it depends. I didn't mean that.
Yes, you did. Finish. Yes, you did.
Y'all see it. So I'm saying, in the video, she said that her students were in first grade, and they said, and the student said, oh, that's out of hand. That's out of. Yeah. I don't know where our generation is going nowadays, especially the new coming generation. First grade, where do they learn this stuff from? That's
the parents at home.
Hey, daddy, hey, brother, hey, sister, hey, uncle.
They're 7 years old. They're 6 to 7 years old. Why? And I'm glad y'all said that. Home parents, these parents, the generation of our parents, the parenting that we have, like giving birth at the hospital, while making a music video, getting your hair done. No shade, but all shade at the same time. What? We're naming our kids Northwest. Okay, I'm not gonna come for the Kardashians because they have a lot of Kardashians. But that's a pretty dumb name. And what's another name? Armor. You like the name Armor? Under Armour. Really? So I feel that when we get out into 2028, we're going to have kids around here running around. We're going to be like, hey, gate, sit down. They're going to be gate. School bus, sit down. Chair. There's going to be so many different stupidity names going around. And it's all because of the parenting. So do I think it's okay to curse in first grade? Absolutely not. I don't think it's okay to curse all in elementary, K through 5, 6 through 8.
But 6 through 12 is good? But 6 through 12 is good?
6 through 12? Well, for me, middle school was 6 through 8. 6 through 8, I feel that.
No. I'm not talking about middle school. I'm talking about if you said 6 to if you said K through 5 is not good.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm saying 6 to 12 is good.
I'm going through each school. So elementary, definitely not. Middle school, I feel that it's going to happen. It's going to start happening about 6th, 7th grade. That's when it starts, generating. So that's what, I experienced. So it doesn't make it okay. But it definitely starts there. I think it's okay to start. Well, I don't think I should ever say it's okay, but I say 8th.
That's why I said 6 through 12, because you start in middle school and you keep on cussing in high school till life.
Yeah.
That's why I said it. What you think, Damian?
Should kids be allowed to curse? Absolutely not. That's my statement on that, because I don't need to elaborate. That's how I feel. Kids should not be allowed to curse at all. At all. These kids nowadays, they have no respect. And I mean it. They have like I was seeing like a video or something, and even into my own neighborhood, of how these young kids are talking to old people. How that bugs me to death, y'all. Like, they can talk to old people however they want to, and they can get away with it, and their parents just looking at them and let them slide. Like, come on now, this generation. Good Lord. Yes.
Well, I got to say to you, Damian, it depends on the situation.
No, wait just a second, please. No, it is not okay for young people to disrespect elderly people. That's not okay.
That's not cool. Yeah,
that's not okay.
No.
Right? No. Answer the question.
No. Bang, 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 bang.
Wait, hold on. What was your question?
My question was that our young kids should not be allowed to be disrespectful to their elderly. Am I right on that?
I say... Yes.
Thank you, Brian. Prince T. No.
Wait, I say it depends on the situation.
Oh my gosh, what do you mean it has to depend on the situation? What are you talking about? It depends on the situation.
Relax.
No, don't tell me to relax. I'm trying to seriously understand, Prince TJ, seriously, honestly, because no young kids should not be allowed to disrespect elderly. That's a no deal.
Well, let me say this, because you feel that way, but I feel
that... Okay, well, you go ahead. Let your kids, I'm getting relaxed over here. You let your future kids, let them be disrespectful toward elderly and see how that goes.
I didn't say that. Let me
say you did. You clearly said that. You said it depends on the situation. Came out of your mouth. That came out of your mouth.
Pause. Mute. Let me just say what I'm meaning by it depends on the situation. What I mean by that is that when I say depending on the situation, if an elderly adult walks up to one of a future child of mine and disrespects that child, they have a right to defend themselves. No?
By disrespecting them?
If an elder no. The way I go in life is, if you want respect, you have to give respect.
I understand that. But you're saying if an elderly person be disrespectful towards a young person, you tell me that young person have to be disrespectful to that elderly. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm saying that there is no rules when it comes to give respect. You need when you want respect, you give respect. Or when you give respect.
All right.
I got my answer. Let
me rebuttal.
Well, bro, we're running out of time.
Well, we're gonna continue the conversation. Shut up, TJ. We're gonna continue this conversation coming up next. Hi, folks. Welcome back to the Vision. Now, we are continuing our conversation about children cussing. Now, apparently, we saw TikTok, and the TikTok was basically having the kids cussing out loud, and we was having a good heated conversation, so we had to go to break. So, Damian, do you care to continue?
I just still wrap up in my mind, in my head, when he said over there, it depends on the situation. What do you mean it depends on the situation? That to me doesn't make no sense, because that pretty much tells me that it's okay for that to happen. Right? According to Prince TJ, it is.
Certain situations. I mean, like, I always live by the motto. I've always been taught by the motto: you want respect, you need to give respect.
And I understand that. I understand that completely.
Also, I feel that it should go. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your gender. It doesn't matter your race.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Well, that's how you feel, Prince TJ. That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Well, yeah. It's all about, respect. I'm sorry, but if you don't respect me, how can you expect me to give you respect?
I understand that, but Prince TJ, you're saying that it's okay let's say you, for example, I'm just use for example, Prince TJ, okay? You're telling me right now, oh gosh, I think I already know the answer. You're telling me right now that let's say that an elderly person was being rude to you. Let's just say that, okay? You're telling me that you're going to say something smart back to that elderly person and be disrespectful?
You damn right. If you try to come up to me,
that's all that I needed right there. That's all I need. Okay, thank you.
Let me ask you this.
You don't have to ask me nothing. You don't have to ask me nothing because I got my answer. I got my answer from you.
I need to ask you this. So, if you're telling me, if an elderly person disrespected me, I'm supposed to just sit there and take that disrespect? What do you want me to sit there and not defend myself? Hell no.
It has to be in a respectful kind of a way. Respectful kind of a way. You don't get to be disrespectful to an elderly person. That's what I'm saying.
Who says that an elderly person don't get to be Who says an elderly person gets to be disrespectful to a young person?
They live their life. They can do whatever they want.
No. See, this is the type of thing I hate. The generation that our generation does is that the elderly people, they live their life. They can do whatever they want. They can get away with anything.
Exactly. Because they live their life. God still got them here on this earth. They can do whatever possibly they want to because they live their life to the fullest.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. You lived your life. Okay. That's that. I praise them for that, and you should be grateful for that. But doesn't mean that you have to go around disrespecting everybody else just because you lived your life. No,
I'm not saying that either. That they can go around and disrespect everybody. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, they live their life. They can go ahead and get away with anything they want to. They can disrespect anybody they want to. No, well, I'm telling y'all, elderly people, disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect your ass right back.
Okay, and that's all the answer that I needed right there, because that pretty much tells me the type of person that you are. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm done with elderly people. Thank you. They can get away with anything. It's not possible. There's no.
Okay, that's you, Prince TJ. That's your opinion right there. You can believe it to the fullest. Okay, you can believe it to the fullest.
That's what I'm gonna do, Damian Anderson. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right then. All right.
Hey man,
it is so funny. No. It's so funny. See y'all to go back and forth.
Where do you stand?
Me personally, my kids should not be cussing at a young age. I'm just gonna be honest. They should not even. And I'm gonna be so cautious when I cuss because I don't want to cuss in front of them, so they will know the words I say come out of my mouth.
That's right.
Because listen, y'all know I got a little cussing.
That's cute. That's fake and all, but that's not gonna be the case every time.
Oh, here we go with this bull.
Hold on, TJ. Let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. Let me
Okay, go ahead.
So I was trying to be comedic. Damn. You messed me up. Dude. Anyway, I was saying my younger, because y'all know I have a younger cousin, a 2-year-old, a bad 2-year-old. We was in the car one time with my mom. My mom was riding. She got mad in the car, and she said, "Damn!" And guess what the little boy said? He said, "Damn!" I was like, "Oh, there you go, knowing his words." Huh?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's perfect. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, no. That's why I want to be cautious on my end to watch what I say around my kids, because I don't want my kids to look around and look at me cuss and eventually learn the words. Evidently, if a 2-year-old can hear what somebody older enough says, then they're going to eventually go around saying that, "Ooh, I learned a new word." You know what I'm saying? It's like the N-word. Remember the episode of Blackish where Jack learned the N-word from Drake singing Kanye West? And you don't want them, because once they start learning that word, they start blurting it out, and once other kids start saying it, then you're gonna get calls from the school. We can't have all of that. We honestly can't have all of the calls and everything. But me personally, though, cussing in front of my kids, I'm gonna have to watch that. But them cussing at a young age, no. But I'm understandable in middle school and high school, because that's what I did. I started cussing in middle school, high school, so that's understandable, because people do that. Now, on this whole elderly situation, between all of this going on, I believe you have to respect your elders, but I don't believe elders should be being rude. I'm not going to hold you. If an elder is correcting you, if you're acting like a dumbass, and if an elder is correcting you,
Why you look
I
at
would
me?
sit there and be corrected. No, I'm sorry, but I would sit there and be corrected. No, I'm so serious. Listen, if I'm acting like a fool, going around being foolish and showing off my behind, and if elderly person's like, "Young man, what is wrong with you? Young man, why you doing this, young man?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, because I'm acting out of my character."
Yes.
Nobody has to tell you how to act in public.
But that's not the situation that I'm talking about.
And I'm about to get to your situation. They being bluntly rude. You eventually, you have to be the big person and a mature person. If they being rude, you have to tolerate. No, because it's not really. Because going back and forth with an elderly person is not really a way to solve anything. Because all you're doing is arguing and fussing at each other. Like it clearly doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm a mature person enough to tune that out and move on with my life. It's not necessary to go back and forth with an elderly person. Just for you to just gain respect back, I don't get that. I honestly don't.
You have to go. No, that's cute and all what y'all do and mature this, mature that. Oh, all right.
No, I'm not cussing at an elderly person because they cussed at me. No, I'm not about to do that.
You have sometimes the elderly put you in your place, right? So why can't we put them in their place? Exactly. Thank you.
I mean, ain't no thank you. I'm just saying it's low key out of pocket. I don't know what to do, because if it's an old woman and I tell the old woman, "Sit your ass down," that's not nice.
That's not well. That's the whole different.
If I tell an old woman, because if she told me to sit my ass down, I'm not going to tell her to sit her ass down. That don't make no sense.
It doesn't have to be going back and forth on repetitive things or sit your ass down, sit your ass down, sit your. No, I'm talking about. Okay, let's use an example.
Basically, if the old woman called you a name, you will call her name back, right? Is what you're saying?
No, I'm gonna. Well, basically, yeah.
Yeah, that just doesn't cut it for me. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. I'm sorry. It's not about my respect level or anything. It's just that I can't cuss you out. Because why would I cuss out a 65-year-old woman? That don't make no sense.
Y'all can keep looking at age, but I'm not gonna look at age. All right.
I'm not taking up for them because of their age. Still eventually,
because you cuss them out.
No. If this is getting to a problem, I would rather call somebody that's their age to handle that for me. Because I'm not about to sit here and cuss at no 65-year-old.
What does that mean? You're 65. Let me call a 65-year-old, to come handle your ass. They didn't know. Well, I'm sorry. They didn't disrespect them. They disrespected you.
How would they disrespect you, TJ?
Okay, let me use an example. So if I'm, sitting in public, okay, let's say I'm walking in Walmart. Young man, you need to do something with your hair. Leave me alone, Leave me alone. My body,
That's not really a big issue to go back and forth with somebody over.
Hold on. You need to, fix yourself up for a change. Lady, go on with your life. Like that.
That's
I mean, it could be any situation or any example that we're in. But all I'm saying,
I'm sorry.
Everybody hold on. To everybody watching out there, I just need everybody to know that, well, what I will teach my kids growing up is that if anybody comes at you,
the wrong things, basically. That's all I have to say.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hit the bell, because it's about to go down in here. Because from what I was told, that everybody has an opinion. And
and that's your opinion. You can believe it to the fullest, Prince TJ. You can believe it to the fullest. And I wish your future kids well in life. I certainly do.
Sorry, but I don't wish yours well.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion right there. And thanks for that.
Because when you say that people teach their kids the wrong things, then I feel that, well, if you go out to a parent, if you say that to a parent out there, then that's coming for their parenting skills. And what I believe is everybody parents their own ways. Everybody has their way of parenting. And when you sit there and say that you teach your kids the wrong things, that's kind of out of the line. That's kind of where we draw the line there, because I feel like I was saying, everybody's opinion, everybody's entitled to what they believe. Everybody has their own beliefs. And whether you agree, whether you're not, it doesn't matter, really.
Question. What is wrong with the lady telling you do something with your hair?
It's not her business. It's not her body. It's not her life.
So what did that have to do with you cussing her out or going back at her?
Did I say that?
No, I'm not saying you did. I'm saying
you said that you was going to give an example. That was a poor example right there.
Well, it could be. I'm thinking off the top of my mind here. I said after that, it could be any type of example or any disrespectful way. It's just,
how is that disrespectful?
How's it exactly, Bry'Neir? Exactly. How is that disrespectful?
It could be any type. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, gentlemen.
Good God.
Stop talking and really listen to what I'm saying. It could be any type of example or disrespectful way. It's just all that I will do is teach the ones that I raise is how to defend themselves. And if you want respect, you have to give respect. This life doesn't come free, all right?
You have to give
you
respect.
have to earn respect from me. There's no free around. No, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna raise any soft people to go around and I'm mature. I'm gonna be the mature person. It's good to be the mature person. That's okay. But in some situations, in some circumstances, you have to rise up and have to tell people and put people in their place because they think they're big dogs just because they're elderly people. And that's not the way that I roll. I'm sorry.
But
it is.
How would you react when some old man, like this going back to a conversation we had a while back, how would you react if an old man would tell you to fix yourself when you're in a presentation? Like, fix yourself cordially. Because if you're just walking around looking how you looking, what if the man would say, yeah, man, why don't you put on something nice? Why don't you tighten up before you go on stage? Like, how would you feel if somebody told you that? Because my thing is, the example you gave before, it really didn't make any sense about how that would be disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I understand this came out your head. I get that. But I'm saying, I'm like, no, because the woman was basically saying, young man, do something with your hair. She's giving you a little something to help you. Your hair jacked up. Your hair jacked up.
I am using an example that was prime from the top of my head, y'all. That means just top of my head. I couldn't, we
understand that.
But I'm saying that it could be any situation, any disrespectful situation, but that the moral of it all is, I'm keep saying it, want respect, give respect.
But can you please answer what Bry'Neir said about that old man? Can you repeat that again, Bry'Neir? Because I want to seriously hear his answer.
Basically, like an elder man. What if the elder man asks you to like look spiff up? Basically, look decent when you're presenting something. What you do in him, because he wants to show. I feel like that's a sense of wisdom. I don't want to say it's wisdom, but I want to say it's a sense of like kind of respect. Because if we ask you to do something, would you do it?
It depends on where we are in the where are we?
You're giving an important presentation.
Oh, well,
would you do what he asked you to do?
If I'm in an important presentation, then nobody's gonna ask me that. But
if it's their important presentation, if they want their business to be on the right path, and they ask you to do something, would you do it?
If it comes to the point of somebody asking me to look presentable, then I come, then I'm gonna just kindly say that, this is the way that I choose to live.
Jesus.
And I personally, there's nothing wrong with it. That's just the way that I feel, because I'm a type of person with a type of personality to believe that I just don't give a damn. I really don't. And I believe we had that conversation in previous shows of looking presentable in certain situations. And y'all know how I feel about that. But yeah.
What you think over there, Damian?
It really doesn't matter.
Good for you. Good for you, because we know that you don't give a dang. We know that. We clearly already know that. So good for you.
Hey.
Good for you.
Hey. Yeah.
But what if that man was asking you to look good? Because what if he's welcoming you to his house, to his
come on now,
brand?
Come on now,
like what? No, it's not about that. No, go.
I say, if he's welcoming me into his home, into his life, then I feel that you are going to accept Prince DJ for who he is and all his.
Oh my gosh, good Lord.
No, is that real?
Oh
is that
my gosh.
I mean, like, what if somebody asks you? What if somebody asks you to like?
Oh, well, what? I feel that. No, don't ask me anything else, because I feel that we aren't truly being real right now.
No. We're being real right now. But you over there, you are the one. I have to say this. You are not keeping it real. Because what is coming out of your mouth, honestly? What is coming out of your mouth is pure garbage. Garbage.
Ooh.
Damian.
Don't Damian me. Don't Damian me.
Damian, what your beliefs and your opinions are.
Your opinions are incorrect.
Whoa,
that's all I have to say.
Whoa.
Hold on. Let me handle this right here. Your beliefs and your actions are showing our audience on who Damian Anderson is.
Excuse me.
You want to go there? You want to go there?
Moderator.
Do you want to go there?
Moderator. Give me 1 second. Damian, you're wrong when you say your opinions are incorrect. That's wrong. Damian. That's wrong. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, whether you like it or not. That's fair. That's mature. You can't go on and say his opinion is incorrect because that will make you sound like an incorrect person for not listening or even taking the thought of what he has to say. Got it? What we're not going to do on this show is disrespect each other.
I agree.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
So what you have said about his opinion being incorrect, we all may disagree with each other, but we still have to respect each other enough to hear each other's opinions. See, I disagree with him, and you don't see me hiffing and hiffing. I disagree with both of y'all, actually. You don't see me iffing and piffing and everything, you know what I'm saying? But you don't see me saying, oh, that's just incorrect. That's not cool. You get it? And that's just being real. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Some comments both of y'all said were not nice. So as the moderator, I'm gonna have to, hey, be cordial. Got it?
Absolutely.
Got it, Mr. Anderson? All right, now continue. Go ahead and we'll go on what you're saying. I see what you're saying about a point because I'm not gonna hold you. If you was to join any type of situation or any type of organization, they ask you to put on something nice, and you don't do it, they're just not gonna put you in there.
I mean, what you were saying with if he accepts you into his home, into his life, then I feel that that's meaning accepting you as a friend. And
no, like I didn't mean it like that. I meant it as if he was welcoming you into an important piece of his puzzle, like an important meeting, an important vibe, something important enough for you to put on something to show how important you want something. You know what I'm saying? It's about the want, the drive. It's not about how you feel. It's about how much you want to be where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's how you feel.
What you talking about? Like if I was to be considered for an important job, let's say if I was being considered for an important radio job and I would have to meet with Steve Harvey, I would have to put on a damn suit and tie to meet with Steve Harvey. That's just me.
I understand.
Steve Harvey is higher than me.
I understand. On certain levels.
He's higher than me.
On certain levels.
He's taller than me. What more you want, TJ? He's big.
Well, anybody is taller than you, all right?
What you say?
Anybody is taller than you.
Shut up, TJ. Painted little ass. Come on, everybody doing it. Shut up.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's what I'm asking. Like, what if somebody was to call you into an important meeting about something important in your life? Would you put on something nice for that?
Absolutely, I would be presentable, but
that's what I'm asking.
What I was saying was, if I show up presentable, yes, of course. But then if it takes further step, as if I show up presentable and they say, and he still asks me and shows up and says, well, you could have been a little more, presentable with yourself. You could have dressed.
Say yes, sir, move on. Say yes, sir, move on.
And no,
you don't have to go argue back. No, say yes, sir, move on. You don't have to say go back and forth with a man like that.
No, I feel that. Well, this is how just how I feel. I feel that. I don't know. I just, I tried, and if you don't accept my try, then this is, you can.
That's the point, though. That's besides the point. I'm sorry to tell you, but I've been raised in a place where I'm taught manners and respect. I'm not going to say you haven't been taught manners and respect. I don't know how you was raised, but me personally, I was taught to say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and at least take the moment of being respectful and I guess showing mannerisms to people. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody that's higher than me, and we all know in this business, if somebody's higher than you, you sit there and you listen, right?
Depending on who it is.
If somebody that has an Oscar take the time to sit here and talk to me, I would sit there and listen. You remember Tony Award winning actress came on the show about a year or two ago? I shut my behind up. I let her talk. I look presentable for that actress. Correct or not correct?
I mean, yeah, because it's an industry. Yeah.
Exactly. That's a point of respect to somebody higher than you.
But the respect comes to a point because if I'm saying, okay, this is what I'm saying. If I show up to the important presentation and I am fully dressed, I dress all up. I don't normally do this, but that's for this presentation. And he still, what, Prince CJ, a little more. What you mean a little more?
So you're not going to work to get to that level? This is going back to our first thing. You're not going to work hard to get to that success level? You're not going to put another thing on for that?
And see, that's why I like being an entrepreneur. That's why I want to pursue my dreams and become an entrepreneur so I can work for my
That's nice, but you have to make connections to get there too.
Absolutely, but I, Prince TJ himself, will like to work to be an entrepreneur and work for himself because I feel that people who are CEOs and people who are bosses and managers, they feel that they're too above everybody. And yes, they are on a business level. Yes, they are. Their title higher. Their ego has to be higher, right? That's why I want to be an entrepreneur. That's just it.
What do you think, Damian?
Yeah,
Go ahead, talk. Go ahead, talk.
I have nothing, honestly. Got nothing.
Be sure.
Yep, I'm sure. Nothing.
Let's just kind of look at the fact of like, we all have a side on this. You know what I'm saying? Because respect is respect. And we've been taught to honor who we can respect. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of how the respect is taken. You get that?
Absolutely. And I feel that on this show has been one of the realest shows of our, time and of our, season so far. And I feel like if we're on the vision, let's keep it real. Let's keep it uncut. Let's keep it raw. And let's tell it, tell it like it is. Say it like you mean it and tell it like it is. And, voice. Everybody has an opinion and everybody has a voice. And everybody's voice needs to be heard, at least on this panel. So, yeah, that's what I just did.
Understandable. Ooh, heated conversation. Thank you. Because, Lord, I did not expect to go moderator mode and be like,
that was one of the first times this season.
Yeah?
One of the first times this season.
It was kind of fun. That kind of was fun, actually, We stopped. But we had to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Closed captioning and other consideration for the vision provided by
Welcome back. Ooh, that was A show to remember. A show to remember, man. It was very fantastic. Catch us next week to see what we're talking about next, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.
Know what I want, so I'll take it on.
We make it happen.